Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is 10 expansion pack ideas for Sims 4 that I hope come to the game but are not guaranteed or confirmed. But before we get into this, let me briefly explain the differences between the Sims packs real quick because some of you guys might not know. So there's three different types of Sims packs for downloadable content or add-on content, whatever you prefer to call it, in The Sims, which are pretty much content that aren't originally a part of the regular game that you can add to the game for a price. Um, and I already have a lot of this add-on content, but I thought that this would be kind of unique to do. Um, and so, moving on, there's three different steps. There's the smallest ones, which are usually like stuff packs. They're called stuff packs, which are pretty much like little things like you get like things you can add to your house and like maybe some sim clothes and all that. But there's no new world or new career or anything like that added with them. Then there's game packs, which sometimes add a new career or new things that your Sims can do, as well as occasionally adding a new world, but they're usually smaller worlds. Kind of like Forgotten Hollow. If you play The Sims, you will know what I mean. And then there's expansion packs, which are like the big expansions or the big packs that the Sims might bring out. And they usually confirm that there's going to be a new world, usually in every of the expansion packs. There's new content for like build and buy, which is like add-on stuff to your house. New clothing for your Sims to wear, new gameplay, like stuff that your Sims can do. Um, Sometimes new careers as well added in with it, and new um, exclusive stuff that you can add to your game. It'd be kind of neat to have with them. So I'm gonna go down to the 10 expansions that I came up with, either online or that I agreed with or whatever, I just thought of. Um, and I'll briefly explain like what could come with it or whatever, but I don't know if it will or not. I don't even know if half of these stuff are gonna um, really ever come out, but I hope that at least a few of them will. But still, moving on. Number one is to the zoo pack. So I can imagine like maybe you could go to the zoo with your Sims. Obviously, that's a new thing. Like you could actually go along with them to the zoo, see all the different zoo animals that the Sims will add. Like maybe like um wolves, tigers, bears. Like different like zoo animals. You know what I mean? And then maybe you could even possibly get a job at the zoo. You could become like a zookeeper or a zoologist or like a conservationist or something like that. And it could even come with the new world. Like you could do like an Australian style world. Like maybe it's like um, crocodile, like a swampy world. Maybe like that'd be kind of neat as well. Um, I don't know. These are just kind of like all ideas off the top of my head, like, and then I can imagine like having this would be so much different. Like, imagine like you actually being able to raise like a baby bear or a baby tiger. It'd be kind of different and kind of unique to add to the game. Moving on to number two, it is get farming, very similar to the zoo one as well, but I was kind of thinking maybe you could add like farm animals like horses and cows, maybe pigs. Maybe you could just own those animals and live on a farm. Maybe you can like work off the farm or work at a farm. You could become a farmer. You could add like a new farm, like Farmville type world or whatever. And I think like it'd be kind of different. Like it'd be kind of like Farmville in a way. But in Sims, it'd be kind of neat. Number three is amusement park. So amusement park is kind of something that, in a way, I didn't know I wanted into looking online, But like, imagine like actually being able to take your Sims to the music park, ride a roller coaster with them, um, maybe even work at the park, like one of them park ride operators, or owning the park, or like maybe they can even like work as like a cartoon character dressed up. Like maybe it could be like a Disney World themed pack, like, and then maybe you could uh get a new world with it, like that has like that's like kind of like Disney themed world. Like it'd be kind of neat, you know. And at number four is pretty much on every Simmers pack list, and that is university or go to school or whatever. Um, this is pretty self-explanatory. Like you want to go to college, you want to send your kids to college, and when you send your kids to college, then you could actually go along with them, kind of get the whole college feel for them, live in dorms, and actually live in the new world, like maybe even the new world that is basically a college campus. Um, I don't know. And then maybe you could become like a professor. It'd be kind of neat. Or also, I seen like another Simmer person play named Plumbella, who she had stated that she thinks that you should be able to get like a head start in your career. Like, say you go to university and you go for to become a doctor, and once you finish university or whatever, like you finish or you graduate from university, um, you should be able to start like as the doctor at like a higher rate. Like normally when you start at like level 3 or level 1, depending on your skills or whatever. You should actually be able to start at like level 5, level 6. It'd be kind of neat, like instead of kind of like getting a little bit of a kickstart to that, be really cool. Number 5 is one that I really fell in love with when I read online, and it's something that I didn't know I really wanted till now. But I think I'm hoping that this something like this happens. Like now that Realm of Magic is out, there's a portal in Realm of Magic which takes you to the realm of the magical realm, um, and it's like a whole new like different beautiful like world. But imagine time traveling in The Sims. Like, imagine there'll be like two portals, like you can go back in time or forward in time. Like, maybe you could go to one, and the new world could be called like Tomorrowland or Yesterdayland for the past. And like live there and have your Sims like live in the past, or actually explore the past, live in there. Um, and kind of be like the ancestors of your Sims now. Like, for example, like just for like I have a Sim named Noah on Sims World, and like imagine like obviously he had ancestors. Like imagine going back like just say like 100 years and living in the colonial times of his ancestors and seeing kind of like how his ancestors would live and all that. And I don't know what career they would have. Like I don't know, like I don't know really back then what they would really have for careers, but it'd be kind of different. Um, and then like in the future, maybe you could go there and meet like your future self or your future kids or something like that, or your future family. Like it'd be kind of neat um, to actually be able to do that. You know, I don't know if something like that would ever happen, but it'd be really really cool if they did. Number 6 is supernatural. So there are some supernatural creatures already in The Sims, such as mermaids, aliens, vampires, and also now like magical beings. I'm not sure if they're wizards or whatever, according to Sims, but to me they're witches and warlocks, but still. Um, so with this, I can imagine like being able to go and live in like an all supernatural world, kind of like Forgotten Hollow, but a little bit different, like make it bigger. like have different sections for different things. Like imagine you could create fairies, you can create werewolves, and other different mythical creatures out there that will be really cool to bring into the game. Like maybe angels or something like that. Be kind of neat. Um, I don't know how things would work, but it'd be kind of cool to explore that. Career wise, maybe you could become like a supernatural hunter or something like that, or maybe you could be like a supernatural saver or something. I don't know. Be kind of neat to be more different. I forget what Sims call them, but anyways, like supernatural beings. Number seven is something that I personally am passionate in trying to get, and that is hotel living. So, hotel living, like, imagine, like, you could go in this, like, really, like, kind of like New York style world. I know we have San Myshuno, but still, San Myshuno is different. Imagine, like, a New York style world where you live in hotels, you can work at the hotel and live there, kind of like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Um, and you could be like a hotel concierge or a manager or a singer or something like that for the hotel. And you would live in the hotel. You would have a new world exclusively with all these different hotels that you could live in. I don't know. It'd be kind of neat. I'm desperate to be able to build a hotel. Like I've tried building hotels in The Sims now. It just doesn't work out very well. Like you can't rent out rooms or whatever, and I think that should be the case. Like you should be able to rent out a room, whatever, or maybe you can become like a landlord. It'd be kind of neat. Um, Number eight is go to Tokyo. So, Tokyo or Japan, I meant to say, um, like imagine being able to like go have like different cultured Sims in the game. Like they already are bringing out different cultures now. Like they have Muslim Sim stuff coming out very soon. It's gonna be a free stuff pack coming, but there will be more stuff added to the Sims. But you can kind of create like a Japanese Sim or something like that in the game already, but it's very difficult. So imagine like actually having the option of becoming a Japanese Sim or whatever, and going and living in like a Japanese or um, Chinese style world. And I think it'd be really beautiful and different type of culture that you could actually play in The Sims. Um, I don't know what type of like career they could bring in, but imagine like the culture and different like stuff that they could learn from this. It'd be kind of beautiful and different. Number nine is cars. So cars has been something that a lot of simmers want in their game. I don't know if we'll ever get it, but imagine like being able to actually teach your kids how to drive. Imagine actually being able to buy your own car. Like I don't expect to be able to actually drive the car, but even like all I want really is to like be able to back out of your parking lot and like look like you're driving down the road to wherever you're going. Like your Sims should not have to walk everywhere they go. Like I can understand your Sims are fine. Like they don't get um mad or whatever because they have to walk everywhere. But imagine actually having the luxury of buying a car. Like it'd be kind of neat. And it would add to the game so much. Imagine you could actually have like a new world or whatever to it, like a car themed world. I don't know how it would work, but still. And you could become like a mechanic. Maybe it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if they're even really thinking of this, but I don't know. I really thought it'd be kind of neat. And the last one is baby life. So baby life is something that a lot of people have been complaining about. Like there's not enough stuff for you to do with your sim baby. Like the most things you could do, you could feed it, you could rock it, you can cuddle it, you can um, change its diaper, but that's pretty much it. Like you should be able to do a little bit more with your baby. Like you should be able to train them how to sit up and stuff like that, bottle feed, experience first words and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool to have like that whole dynamic. Like I don't know what kind of world they would bring in with this, um, but I wanted to add it because I don't know. You never know. Like the Sims have brought out some weird worlds. Like not downing the Sims or anything because I absolutely love the game, but they've brought out some weird worlds and some weird characters that I grew to love, but still, um, and like new gameplay for the Sims to do with their kids. And imagine like if you actually get to experience certain things, like you can have a more of a better relationship with your kids and all that as parents of the Sims. Um, Career wise, maybe you could become a daycare worker, or maybe you could be like a hired babysitter for more pay or stuff like that. Be kind of neat. Like I know you can become a babysitter now, so I don't know why I said that, but still, like maybe you can become like a daycare worker. Be kind of cool. Um, with that said, next Wednesday's video of the week will be WWE pay per view Hell in a Cell predictions, so you guys will not want to miss that. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree with me on any of these pack ideas for expansions. Um, and I look forward to seeing whether or not any of these will ever come to the game. But peace.